We're here at Jazz Live San Diego with Coryell Auger Sample Trio. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys, at Jazz Live San Diego.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
We're chatting with everybody today, but we're going to start off with Julian Coryell. Julian, thanks for being here. How old are you?
Wow, that's personal.
I know.
Well, I guess this is the information age, so
it is.
I'm 36.
36. The only reason I say that is that you guys are the offspring of famous parents, so people want to kind of put that in perspective as to where you fall there. Were you born here in California?
I was not. I was actually born on the East Coast, but when I was about 13, I moved to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk a little bit about your bandmates here in Cast. When you guys came together, it sounds like it was a fairly serendipitous way to come together. You met someone playing somewhere else, and then when you came together to play together to write your album and come together, it seemed to be a fairly quick process. 4 hours writing the album. Tell us a little bit about how. What some of the things you found working with them that made it easy to do that kind of thing?
Well, we all are members of a strange little club. I've played with a lot of fantastic musicians over the years, but Karma, Nick, and myself were all children of musicians, and we're all children of, some would call them jazz musicians, some would call them fusion musicians, but whatever the case, we're all in this strange little club, so we have an empathy with each other, not just musically but personally, and I think that's the big difference. Everyone I've ever worked with, maybe musically you have things in common, but these guys know what it's like to have to fill big shoes, and they know what it's like to walk into a room and have somebody have a preconceived idea about them. These are all the obstacles that I faced growing up, and Nick and Karma have faced them as well. So we really, we know what's going on. There's none of this. There's not a wall between us. We're all in the same boat on this. So that's what makes things flow so well.
Mm-hmm. And from your musical background, I was doing a little reading, and you've worked with artists, wide ranging of artists, as have all of you. In particular, you, Julian, Carole King, Jewel, Amy Mann. How do those kind of influences? How do you bring those into something that's more of a jazz setting?
Well, the artists like Amy Mann and Carole King, the songs are the most important thing, and in Cast, Coryell Auger Sample Trio, the songs are equally important. We're going to play over a song structure. There's going to be improvisation, but the most important thing is the song, and is to serve the song. Sometimes in instrumental music and improvisational music, the song is sort of a jumping off point for the instrumentalists to, express themselves and to work out, their vocabulary. But for us, the song is equally important.
Mm-hmm. So, as you kind of look forward with this trio yourself, what are some of the things that you potentially can see as evolving and changing with the group and the music you do?
The sky's kind of the limit. It really is. We all write the songs together, and the songs just sort of fall out of the sky because maybe it's because of this empathy we have for each other. We can't have a rehearsal without writing at least one new song. It's funny. It's an embarrassment of riches for us. So I think to try to keep it a trio is going to be the most challenging thing because especially this newer material is really lending itself to richer production, and so these are luxury quality problems to have basically. Like, right. Wow, do we make, as we're making this second record that we've been working on for the past 6 months? Do we keep it a trio, or what if we brought in maybe a little Hammond organ on this track, or what if we brought in a tenor sax player on this track, or should we just kind of stick to the three of us? So that's sort of what's coming down the pipe for us.
Excellent.